and welcome back to another episode of Richmond Real Talk, where you can find real teens have real talk about real stuff. This is your host, DJ Silver, currently recording here at the Shoreline Teen Center. And tonight, I am joined with our very own Marlena, my coworker, and two young... instead of introduce... Why don't y'all go around and introduce yourselves for me, please? So everybody can hear.
Oh.
Whoever.
I'm Sammy.
I'm Millie.
All right, Sammy and Millie, what school do you both go to?
Shorewood.
Shorewood?
Yep.
I feel like I get mostly Shorewood kids on this podcast. How about you, Marlena? Wait, hold on. How old are y'all?
16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
16.
You're saying your name was Millie, right?
Yeah.
Millie Rock? Okay. Marlena.
My name's Marlena.
Marlena.
And I'm 21.
What school do you go to, Marlena?
I go to SEC.
SEC, nice. That's a great school. All right, and to kick off first, don't laugh. There's no laughing here. We're going to start off with quote of the day. So, Marlena, what do you have for us today?
Okay, here goes. Reject a woman, and she will never let it go. One of the many defects of their kind. Also, weak arms. Dwight K. Schrute.
Just watch that episode.
Would you like to expand on that, please, for the audience?
Dwight is bae, and I will love him forever. And I feel like he has a lot of wisdom that he shares throughout all the episodes. And I feel like that quote embodies, like, one of the most important things that he deals with on the show is, that kind of maybe a little bit of a patriarchy kind of thing going on.
Do you agree with his statement?
I agree that some women embody that, but not all women. So I feel like he kind of, unfairly represented a whole group.
Yeah.
But you feel like he's accurate in this statement? Partially. Partially accurate. Okay, Sammy, Millie. What do you think about the quote?
I guess this...
hear you nod, by
I guess the same as Marlena. I mean, women have various strengths, and doesn't mean that it's all women. Just,
Yeah.
everyone is somewhere
Do you
differently
believe
than
that
other
if
people.
you get rejected by a male,
Oh God, this hits too close to home.
that it is one of the hardest things from you to deal with, being rejected
As a teenage girl,
by a male? Absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
Yes?
I guess so. I mean, for some...
Stop laughing at me.
I'm laughing with you.
Okay.
Why don't you let everyone, let our audience know, when was the last time you've experienced something of this
I don't
magnitude?
think you want to go here, DJ.
We want to go here.
September 19th, it really sucked. I asked this guy to homecoming, and he hit me with the "I'll think about it," and then never got back to me on the subject.
Did you see him there?
Yep. Kind of sucked.
There was with somebody?
No, I mean,
Did you walk up to him and say hi?
I was like, "What's up?" I'm guessing it's a no, and he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Sweet," and I walked away.
At homecoming?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was pretty great.
Okay, Millie, how about you?
I've never been rejected.
You okay?
Why is that?
Because I don't talk to people.
There you go.
I wish I could live my life that way. All right, Marlena, how about you? What's one time you got rejected and it was really, really hard for you to cope with it, to deal with it?
I mean, it doesn't have to be like rejection from like a potential partner either.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know, I've been rejected a fair amount in my life, and not by people necessarily. Like, I don't think that has to be exactly what he's talking about.
What was the biggest thing you got rejected by? Don't cry. You got rejected by a chip. Oh, that's interesting.
I have no comment.
Well, we're going to move on to the second part of the podcast called Topic of the Day. Without further ado, I would actually like to pass on the microphone to Sammy and Millie. Please tell us, what is our topic for today? I believe there were two topics in one. Why don't you grace us with your... You ain't even said the first word. Hey, don't bang on the table now.
So, today...
What?
Hold on.
It's not that
This is
funny.
harder than I thought it was gonna be.
This isn't your first time doing it, is it?
It is.
This is your first time doing the podcast?
Yep.
Pretend
Oh.
it's an interview.
Yeah, close your eyes.
You weren't there for my interview. It was horrible.
I know.
Shut up. Shut up, Marlena. So, today we're gonna do ASMR and talk about The Office.
Are those...
You have to whisper.
There's Beats, Battlestar Galactica, Dwight K. Schrute. That was Jim Halpert. Excuse me. Excuse you. Get back in your cubicle, Sammy.
Do we really have to whisper?
Yes.
We really have to... What's the point of whispering?
You have to get close to the mic, too. Like this.
What's the point of whispering?
That's how ASMR works. Yeah.
What is ASMR?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Marlena's on it, guys.
Marlena, you can't Google ASMR.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
What the hell does that mean?
An experience categorized by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine.
I'm feeling virtually none of this from hearing y'all whisper.
That's because you're not doing it very well.
My bad, I need to take a drink of water. Are you going to get that sensation from the scalp of the head?
Some people might. Some people might. Just drink it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting it. I don't understand what this is. Okay, what is this in relation to The Office?
What?
What are we doing in relation to The Office?
So, what are we doing in relation to The Office? What are we doing in relation to The Office, Marlena?
Millie, put the skeleton hand down.
I think we should discuss Jim's potential cheating on Pam. With Karen? Or with who? What are you talking about? We don't know. Oh, right. Don't spoil anything. Only the cameramen know, and also we can't spoil anything. Even though it's been out for a really long time, and all the haters should have watched it by now. You're right.
So did Jim cheat? Did he cheat?
I mean, I think he loves Pam enough to not cheat on her.
Can we please explain who the hell Jim and Pam are? I don't understand.
Have you not watched The Office?
I saw it once when I was 8. No, that's not true.
How old are you?
I was 11 when I saw it, the first episode.
Again, how old are you? Jesus.
I'm very old. Please explain. One of you two.
So, Jim and Pam are in a romantic relationship at the end of the show. Yeah, but in the beginning of the show, she was engaged to another man. His name was Roy.
Do we have to keep whispering?
Yes, that's the whole point. The entire show has to be done like this.
We're supposed to whisper this whole...
Yes.
I almost cursed here on the podcast. Am I supposed to feel it
for you, DJ. Good for you.
Y'all didn't feel it either?
Nope.
Okay, back to the office.
Okay, who's...
Millie.
Yes.
Millie, tell me something you like about the show.
I'm not sure because I watched it for the first time today.
Well, talk about that experience, please.
It's overrated.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Sammy, how do you feel about that?
I think it is the... Oh, about that. I don't know how I'm best friends with this person. I didn't say we were best friends. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. Actually, only you have said it. You said you and Cameron are my best friends. I am dead sure. Anyway.
That's the sound of a plastic wrapper. I feel like you're not mature enough for this. DJ.
Yeah, come on, DJ. God.
I'm not mature enough for this. I'm not mature enough for this. That was the sound of paper.
That was nice.
To some homework, actually.
Just, why would you just do that to your homework?
How about we let's get back to the what makes The Office such a great show.
Oh, okay. I think The Office is the best sitcom to ever be a sitcom. Ever.
Really? Have you seen a lot of other sitcoms before?
Give me an example. That's better.
It's so hard to whisper for so long. Can we talk normally now? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Why is it the best sitcom ever?
What?
Why is it the best sitcom ever?
It has a lot of character development. I think Dwight grows a lot through the show.
Is that your favorite character of the show?
No,
Who's your favorite character?
not at all.
Who's your favorite character?
I like Stanley. He's pretty great.
Who the hell is Stanley?
He's a man that don't take no BS.
Nope.
He's famous for the quote, "Did I stutter?"
And his name is Stanley.
Yep.
What does he look like?
He's an older gentleman.
Who's kind of large.
Wait, are you talking about the only black dude on the show?
Yes.
You can't like somebody just because they're black.
I don't like him just because he's black. He's hilarious.
He tells Michael off a lot and he rolls his eyes at him.
All he does is crossword puzzles. I hope to be that when I grow up.
I liked how y'all tried to dance around the fact that he was the black dude on the show for the longest time.
Well, I mean, we don't want to look like we are being mean to anybody. I think it's hard.
So, who's your favorite character of the show, Marlena?
I like them all for different reasons.
That's not that. You gotta pick one.
Okay.
That's like my wife coming up to me and asking me, "Who do you love me?" And I'm like,
You don't have a wife.
"Honey, I love everybody."
DJ, you're not married.
That's true.
Can't relate.
I'm halfway married.
You're about to... Oh, congratulations.
I'm gonna propose. I just don't have the money to buy the ring yet.
I can relate.
So can I.
Who said that?
The not having money part.
Yeah, that part. I have $21 in my bank account. I'm very sad.
Anyway, my favorite character at the moment would be Creed. Because he's such a wild card.
I agree.
He said something about his last run-in with someone was with a guy named Creed, and then he just stares and looks at the camera, and I had so many emotions.
His name is Creed.
Yes.
Millie, who's your favorite character of the show?
I don't know, cause I don't really like it.
How many episodes have you seen?
Probably like 5.
And you don't like any single person?
No,
Then why do you keep watching it?
because that's what was playing on Netflix.
Okay.
And I didn't know how to change it.
What show do you like to watch?
What show do you like to watch?
I like Supernatural.
Get out.
Get out the show.
Excuse me.
No, we're talking about The Office.
Oh, right. We have priorities here. DJ, don't get us on off topic, okay?
Well, we got a guest on the show who doesn't like The Office.
Okay.
We gotta figure out what.
What is your favorite part about The Office? Like, what is the thing you hate the least?
I dislike it all equally. It's bad overall. There's no, like, better part to it.
All right, describe the things you hate the most about it. Yeah. And then we'll tear you down bit by bit.
The jokes are not funny.
Not true.
They're not. The characters are very overplayed and basic.
That may be true.
That may be true. That's the point.
That doesn't make it funny. It makes it annoying.
Also, though, how in the heck is Michael Scott a character that's, like, overplayed?
Who is Michael Scott?
What? The boss that makes the horrible jokes. Elena, did you say what?
I said what?
Steve Carell, aka the main character of the show. He's the one that Dwight is obsessed with. Debatable protagonist because he does hit. He almost. Didn't he almost kill Meredith or something? He hit her with his car. Exactly. She crushed her pelvis.
Wait, isn't Dwight secretly in love with Michael Scott?
No. He wants his job. Yep. He's the assistant to the regional manager.
Is Michael, like, he's the top guy?
Yeah.
Oh, so the one with bad jokes.
Yeah.
And the bad jokes don't make it funny. It just means they're bad jokes.
Leave.
Okay.
No, stay.
So, what year did The Office end?
2012.
2012 is
Yep.
the last.
Best 6 years ever.
Shut up, Millie.
So, what show do you like, Millie? What's some of your favorite shows that you like to watch?
I already said the show I like.
Oh yeah, what was
Is
it?
that the only show you like?
I don't watch a lot of TV.
What do you watch? Movies?
I don't watch a lot of TV, including movies.
So you don't? You listen to music? You listen to a lot of music?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
You don't
God,
live. You don't live under a rock, do you?
I listen to a lot of music.
Okay.
No, that's a lot.
Do you,
Sorry, continue.
do you leave your house a lot?
No.
I have another really good quote. Go for it. Is there a God? If not, what are all these churches for? And who is Jesus' dad? Michael Scott. Let's talk about that.
What do I say to that?
I don't know. What do you say to that? Yeah, answer it. Just respond. Is there a God? What are all these churches for? Yeah, come on. Who is Jesus' dad?
So Millie, is there a God?
Why'd you pass it off to me?
That's
the
not.
question.
That's
was
not.
for
That's
you.
not the.
I think you should answer the question.
You can't answer a question with another question.
You do it all the time. Women do that. It's what we do.
That's true.
Yeah.
My girlfriend does that a lot.
It's what women are best at.
Drives me crazy.
He's just trying to think of... Enjoy me tapping on my phone for
I'll tell you what I'm feeling. I am feeling that we should go on to the third part of this podcast, which will be Teen's Choice. So, Millie, Sammy, whatever is on your mind, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're going through in this chaotic time of your life, you have the floor. It's going to be the Teen's Choice. Whatever your heart desires to talk about here on the podcast.
I think we should just continue with the ASMR.
What is ASMR? Where did ASMR come from?
I just told you.
We've already explained.
What correlation does ASMR have to The Office?
It makes it better because The Office sucks, so we're adding a good aspect.
But what is the correlation?
Literally nothing.
Whispering is ASMR?
I would say this generation likes ASMR and The Office and cringy memes, and so we're just trying to embody that. Yeah.
What is an example of a cringy meme?
Literally everything.
Let me pull up my photos.
Don't. Let's just not.
Not one.
No. Here's one from The Office.
You can't just run away from your problems forever. Yeah.
See? You laughed.
That's me every day.
I have. It's from Michael's, when he does the fun run, and he says, I'm fast. I'm very fast.
Have you ever seen Michael Scott play basketball?
Yes. It's
That was
hilarious.
That episode was the one episode I remember.
Really?
Yeah, because it was really funny.
I have never seen that episode.
So
I don't think you want it.
It's in season 1. It is hilarious. Stupid. Oh, okay.
Which one? What is it?
That's actually pretty great. Sammy, Millie, I gave you the floor is yours. Teen's Choice. What you got for me?
I chose ASMR.
Okay, what?
I want to know if you're
can't just-
feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
You can't. My friends used to say it all the time. I'm always feeling it, Mr. Little Debbie. Little Debbie. Little Debbie. Little Daddy. Little Diabetes. Little Diabetes.
I know. I saw that.
That's actually
That's
really, really
hilarious.
funny. For those of you who don't know what's going on at all with what we're doing, Marlene is looking up memes for us to look at and laugh right now.
Yep.
That has some sort of random correlation to SMR. Rose are red. I like to eat fruit. Where is my super suit?
Wait, can I see it?
How did this turn to us start looking at
This is their choice.
ASMR?
I just have one more question for people.
Yes.
What kind of pear is best?
What kind of what?
Bartlett.
What
I'm
hold
taking
on.
it literally.
Don't. Let me hear the question.
What kind of bear is best?
Bear is
Black
best?
bear. Yeah, obviously. I thought you said pear, so I said Bartlett.
You said bear?
Pear.
What type of bear is best?
Bears eat beets.
Black bear? Why's it gotta be the black one?
This is from the episode when Jim dresses up as Dwight. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
This show's so ridiculous.
So you admit it's funny.
No, it's not.
I need it. How y'all liking school so far? Millie, what grade are you in?
11th.
11th? You're a junior? Both of y'all juniors?
Yep. I'm not doing this ASMR stuff
yeah,
anymore.
me-
Yeah, no,
How's-
it's too much work.
How's the junior life treating you?
Failing 2 classes.
I have a C average. It kind of sucks, to be honest.
Why you got a C average? Why you failing 2 classes? You don't even watch TV or movies. What could you possibly be doing?
YouTube.
Oh, jeez.
Duh.
There's always something.
What's fun to watch on YouTube? What if I go on your search bar? What's gonna come up?
Oh God. Sorry, that came
Lots
out
of music.
Sam, you say like it's a bad thing. What's on her search bar?
Dan and Phil. Dan and Phil Games. Dan Howell. Amazing Phil. Dodie.
Dan and Phil.
Yeah.
What the hell's Dan and Phil?
They're two
Dan
YouTubers.
and Phil.
Oh, Dan and Phil. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said Dan and Phil. I
What
had
is
no,
that?
I don't know. I had no
I
idea
don't know
what
what
that
it
was.
is
It sounded
either.
kind of fun though.
Lots of Dodie.
What's Dodie?
She is a singer.
Dodie's a singer? What
Yes.
kind of singer? Sammy, I don't know the teenage.
I wasn't doing it to you.
I don't know what the teenagers are into these days. I'm very old. I'm a very old man.
Clearly.
Wait, you both are 17, right?
16. We talked about this today.
Look, we've been. Marlon, you're 21?
21.
21?
Yes. And a half.
How old are you, DJ? We've established you're old, but how old is old?
Like 37.
I'm older than all y'all.
Are you older than Lawrence?
Huh? Lawrence is ancient. Okay.
He doesn't look that old though.
He looks younger than Austin.
Who is Lawrence?
He was here earlier. He was the guy I was in the meeting with.
He sleeps and drinks a lot of water. That's the truth.
So earlier you said that, you were trying to buy your lady a nice ring. In your opinion, how many months of salary is like a good amount of money for an engagement ring?
How many months of salary?
Yeah.
Infinite.
Infinite?
Infinite.
Just the best for your woman.
Oh, it never ends, yes. I don't see.
Good answer.
I'm not.
I don't know why I'm talking so close to this.
Well, what I was thinking was I could actually go to Africa, where she's from.
Aww.
We'll go to Africa so we can see her family, and then while she's staying at her family, we'll be like, honey, I'll be back. I'll just be gone for like a month.
Bye.
But since she's with her family, she's not tripping. She's like, okay, baby, just be back. I love you. And then I'll go down to the Congo. So I'll maneuver through Africa, get to the Congo where the actual real diamonds are buried in the dirt and everything and mined out. So I figure I could actually go get a real diamond and find one and keep one. That way I don't have to worry.
About buying one.
Exactly. And then I'll bring it back to the States with me, and then I'll, chop it up.
All I need is a little bit of love and affection.
I thought you were going to say Monica, my life. And I was like,
A little bit.
I'm too tired for this.
I would settle for one of those ring pops.
same.
Oh, you
The
know
watermelon
what?
are
I
the
used
best.
to love those when I was a kid. The ring, yeah, I used to love those. I didn't get them a lot, but I loved them when I got them.
Logan, what are your opinion on ring pops?
He's not allowed to talk. He's not
Also,
in the podcast.
What if she proposes to you first? How do you feel? This is the question. How do you feel about women proposing to men? Yeah.
What? What kind of question?
I feel like
That's a good question.
your reaction was
Because what if she proposes before
not
you
the
do?
best.
You know what's funny? The funny
Not
part,
answering that question.
The funny part is that in today's norms, what men would usually do, she does, and then I do the other stuff. What the females would usually do
In your relationship.
Like
in
what?
our relationship.
Okay,
So we're
okay.
automatically very progressive because she wears the pants in the family, and I'm the stay-at-home wife in the family. I mean, in the
You're
relationship.
essentially a stay-at-home dad without kids.
You would make an amazing politician.
Whoa.
I didn't vote. I can't be a politician if I
DJ,
didn't
what
vote.
the heck?
Yeah, my girlfriend got extremely
You
upset
still
with
have
me.
time.
There's
You
no
do.
time. I
No,
tried.
there's time.
Tuesday is
You can
mid-
walk in
yeah.
your ballot. You don't have to mail it. You
Okay.
can walk it in.
Here's the hard
Okay,
part.
like
Here's-
a tuck
here's
it.
the hard
You
part.
threw out your ballot.
I
didn't
never
you?
even registered to vote.
DJ, go to Shore, pretend you're a student, pretend you're a senior, just be like, hey, can I register? Be like, yeah, sure.
Well, I could do that through UW because there's like a person on every square inch asking you to vote. And
Is
why
that
aren't-
Shorewood?
Why aren't you registered? Huh? At UW.
Do you have Snapchat?
She has Snapchat
Yeah,
at
yeah.
UW.
There literally was a link on Snapchat. Register to vote.
Oh, but it's too late. I already missed the deadline to vote, so I might as well not even do it.
You can still vote.
No, you can't.
Vote in the. Wait,
Next.
do we just have the primaries?
Oh, speak of the devil, my girlfriend just actually texted me.
Oh, what's up?
Honey
Sorry.
boo boo.
You want me to send her a snap?
Your honey.
Hell yeah.
What do you have any? I feel like we got really off topic. We
Yeah,
go back
really
to
off
your.
topic. Hey, what's up, baby? I'm here doing this podcast right now. What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm just telling them how I didn't register to vote and how mad you got.
Tell her that we're mad at you also. Oh, okay. We're mad at you
We're at
also,
35
DJ.
minutes, by the way.
Is that enough
Got-
time to be done?
We got 5 minutes left.
Do you want to go back to your topic?
What was our
What was your
topic?
topic? You never
Look,
chose one.
there's been like 10 different topics.
I
so
wanted to
how
know
about
if
we
DJ was
just-
ready, Mr. Krabs.
If I'm
Wrap
always
it up.
ready.
Yeah. Okay. DJ, do you have anything that you want to talk about?
Do I have anything?
Just
I wanna say?
pretend you go back like 20 years and you're a teen. Like,
That's a long time ago.
sorry.
Okay, what age do you want me?
So bad.
What age do you want me to go back to?
10 years. Let's go back 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah. Just pretend you're that old again. How old
would you
was
have
that?
been 10
Yeah.
years
I
ago?
was 14.
Oh, you're only 20.
was
So
in
he's 24. Sweet. He's not that old.
I was actually a freshman in high school.
You
around
see
this
what
time.
we got going?
I
So-
was in 7th grade when I was 14. You
Really?
Were young. You were young.
14 in 7th grade?
I turned 14 at the
That's
end of the year.
old. I'm
Marlena. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Never mind. I was like,
12th in
what?
7th grade.
That's young.
I was not. Anyway,
Yeah, y'all were babies.
I was.
Y'all weren't even alive.
True.
I
10
was.
years ago,
I
I was
was.
6.
I was 12 in 6th grade. What?
That's actually no. That's okay.
Yeah, like I was like 5th and 6th grade.
You wanna be
no,
13 at the
just
end of
6th
7th?
grade.
I was 13 at the end of 6th.
Yeah.
14 at the end
Why
of
were you
8.
so old?
I am so old.
But we love you, Marlena.
Anyway, we
what would your
sidetracked.
teen choice be, DJ?
When I was 14?
Yeah.
14. Look, I was really bad at the age of 14. I was
all go
nobody
through
nobody in this
Oh,
room would have
okay.
liked me at age 14.
Okay, let's go back 5 years to when you were 19.
You
what would
wouldn't have
your
liked me even more so
Oh my
than
god,
at age 19.
DJ,
Like
what
now?
yeah. Like what
just met you
what
today.
year as a teenager do you think was your best year?
The prime.
I liked that. That was a good answer.
Oh man, it's a tie between
Okay.
16 and 18.
Okay. Well
Why
then
16?
let's go back.
Further.
I can't do math.
How about when you were young and
Like 3 years old. What
I was
kind
gonna
of
say, like,
Hey
10.
Arnold was just
Not even there yet.
no, I don't even know what's going on.
When I was 3,
Yeah.
like what did I think my peak teen years was when I was 3?
yeah.
Oh no, actually that's a good question. I actually thought the age 13 was going to be amazing when I was a kid.
Why?
I couldn't wait to hit 13. I didn't care about 15,
you're a
16,
teenager.
18. 13
True.
was the year I was looking forward to, and 13 sucked. I
agree.
hated the age 13. It was one of
agree.
the worst years of my life. I couldn't stand it. But I did have some fun at 13. Yeah, I just got in trouble all the time. Oh,
I
you got the
personally like on that tangent that you're going off of, like I feel that I peaked early and that all my good years are behind me and everything from now on is gonna suck.
What? When'd you peak?
Like I would say middle school.
Middle school you peaked?
Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
you
no.
can't peak in middle school.
110 million%. I'm telling you.
You're too young to peak in
I'm
middle school.
telling you.
I agree with Marlena. I had to grow up so fast. I'm not
so
kidding.
you feel like you peaked in middle school?
I feel like
too?
I peaked at like age 7.
Well, hold on. You actually got to graduate high school
Dead
first before you
serious.
learn when you peaked.
No, I'm dead serious.
You gotta hit, like, the
As of
mid-20s
right
from there when you
now,
peaked.
as a 16-year-old girl, as of right now, I feel like I peaked at like age 7. I have gone through a lot of crap. My
At
dude.
age Millie, when have you peaked yet?
I am a 4-year-old, so no.
Okay, see, Millie hasn't even peaked yet. She's the same age as you.
But-
I've gone through a lot less.
Yeah, DJ.
Kind of.
Come on.
Okay, well, if it's any consolation to either of you, I felt like I peaked in high school.
That's good.
And then after high
That's normal. That should be.
Yeah,
where
I felt
you
like
peak.
that was my.
Yeah.
That was
I
my
also would like to clarify that I think you can peak multiple times in your life.
peak. You
Yeah.
really think so? You think you can peak more than once?
Like second puberty.
Yes.
Okay, what's
yeah.
the max amount of times you can peak?
10. I think you needed. Sorry. I think you need to figure out how many times it is, like right before you die. Like
Yeah.
right before you die, you could be like 11, or like right before you could be like just once
I could
or
tell you
twice.
right now, it's just been once for me. I haven't peaked any.
Well, are you gonna die at 24?
Who knows? I could die tomorrow.
True. That is why you
Please
order
don't.
dessert first, because you never know what's gonna happen during dinner.
And be kind to one another.
And that wraps it up for today's installment of Richmond Real Talk. I want to thank my guests so much for showing up tonight. We doing the ASMR thing again? ASMR? Well, hey, look on the bright side. Austin's actually going to have a field day with all these sounds. Marlena, my dear co-worker, please tell the audience where they can find you.
You can find me at Marmar Loves to Sing on Instagram.
Is that the number 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Iconic.
That sounds fair. Where can they find you, DJ?
You can find me nowhere because nobody ever finds DJ unless you're listening to Richmond Real Talk. And that will do it for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. If you did listen, don't worry, it's part of the ASMR. Good night, everybody.